think this video will go a long way in helping people who have never been to an online interview before. Hello guys, and welcome back to your all-time favorite channel, Hub for Jobs. For those of you who are seeing me for the first time, my name is Sandra. Welcome guys. We appreciate you for stopping by. This channel posts content that help Nigerians like yourself conquer the job market and excel every step of the way till you land your dream job, and a whole lot more. So if this sounds like something you need or you're interested in, please do stick around, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. Like any of the videos that you watch. I'm super excited for today's video because we have two lovely guests in the house who will be joining me to discuss the topic virtual interviews and what to expect. Welcome Alex, welcome Cassie. It's so nice to be here. Hi guys. Thank you Sandra, I'm happy to be here. So virtual interviews are typically job interviews that are done online. They do not take place in person. Now, typically interviewers use video conferencing tools to see and speak with remote candidates. Ladies, now that virtual interviews are becoming like a norm in Nigeria, can we say that Nigerians know how online interviews work and what to expect? What can you say on this topic? I usually speak to people and I ask them about their interviews. For those who are going to have online interviews, they're mostly terrified. They're scared, not sure of what to do, So I think this video will go a long way in helping people who have never been to an interview before, an online interview before, or who have been to one and didn't come up with a good experience, because it's really not rocket science. Thank you, ladies. What do you guys think? Let us know in the comment section. Were you ever overwhelmed by the fact that you are going to be interviewed online? And if yes, why were you overwhelmed? Now we're going to be talking about what to expect at a virtual interview. So Cassie, would you be kind enough to enlighten us on what a typical interview would look like online and what we should expect? Well, the first thing would be that you would have gotten an invitation with details of your interview. The invite would normally come with your name and date for the interview, and also the link and any other details they would like you to have at the back of your mind when you're coming for the interview. The next thing you need to have would be your tools. The tools that you're going to be using for the interview. So the first thing, number one, is a basic knowledge of the online platform that will be used. Nothing fancy, since most of the time you'll be doing the talking. Except of course you're asked to take a test online or present a task that you were pre-assigned. Most times Zoom is the platform that is being used for most interviews, but there are a host of other platforms out there, so better be prepared. So the next would be steady, stable internet connection and data plan. You guys know how this thing is, but I think it's very obvious that without a stable internet connection, the interview session won't be smooth and can get very frustrating and annoying. This can also destroy your chances of ever landing that job, especially if a stable internet connection is part of the job requirement. So guys, make sure to check also that you have surplus data so that it doesn't run out during your session, leaving you scrambling for an internet subscription and unsettling you in the process. Now, you'd even be lucky if the recruiters are forgiving enough to continue the interview with you after your show of unpreparedness. So have that at the back of your mind. You should have a stable connection. Look for where there is network. Please find somewhere, sit down, test the network before time. When it rains, test it. If whatever weather condition is prevalent at the time when you're having that interview, please make sure to test out. You know how Nigeria can be, and we know that our internet connection is nothing to write home about, but you shouldn't allow that destroy your chances of getting your job, right? The third, which is very important, is a quiet place. Now imagine your interviewer asking you a question and hearing your mom screaming at the background. or your neighbors blasting music from their stereo, or your dog decides to start barking at that moment. So no noise, please. If possible, get a noise cancellation headset or a noise cancellation mic. This works to bring your voice closer and reduce the noise in the background. So number 4, come dressed properly. Woe be unto you if you decide to come dressed anyhow just because your interview is taking place in your mother's backyard. My point is, come dressed as if you are attending a physical interview. Not to dress, not underdress. Did I mention no late coming? Please do not ever come late to an interview, be it physical or online. I know life happens and we may not be prepared for everything that will happen, but try as much as possible to be there online before time. People have lost their jobs from just being late. Alright. Okay, so last but not the least, guys, come with yourself, with your personality, ready to crush that interview and wow the interviewers. See, regardless of everything you have to do and prepare for, remember that the interviewer wants to get to know you. You've gone through a lot to get to this point and you don't want to ruin it. So make sure to let your personality shine through. And you can do this by watching our interview series, which Sandra has already prepared for you. Now, the interview series prepares you to answer questions at the interview. It boosts your confidence, and trust me, when your confidence is boosted, your personality will not have a problem shining through. So, those are the tips that I have for you. I hope that helps. And that, guys, is how you prepare for a virtual interview. Do you have any questions? Make sure to drop them down in the comment section and I'll answer ASAP. Thank you, Cassie, for enlightening us. Thank you. Alright, so guys, don't go anywhere. Subscribe and like this video if you found value. Also share so that our videos can reach out to more people. And that is how you can help Hub for Jobs channel grow. So in our next video, we'll be speaking to Alex, who will be enlightening us on why the idea of virtual interviews or online interviews can be frightening and how to overcome that fright. Peace out and see you in the next video.